Well, well, well. Greetings again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Watts World. I hope all is well. Hmm. Another beautiful day here on Georgia. Wasn't quite as warm. I think we got up to the 70s, but it was nice. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Check, check, mic check. Be Charming, good to see you. Mary, Ziva's mom, good to see you. And Garvey, it's good to see y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here. You know, if you haven't figured it out by now, it's the show about everything and nothing all at the same time, you know? You just never know what you're gonna get. I know had a pretty productive work day. Got a lot done today. Went and checked on a few smaller jobs, did a few little things there, and went to a house that we're wiring up about 30 minutes south and got most of it trimmed out. And when I say trimmed out, I mean like putting in devices, switches, lights, stuff like that. We got it about 90% done. We'll have to go back at least two more times. One more time to get everything, uh, to get the disconnects mounted for the hot water heater, for the AC, get those mounted. Um, Mount a few outside boxes and outlets. And then one more time when they finally turn power on to make sure everything's working properly and just test everything out. Flame on, 420. It's good to see you, buddy. I hope all is well. So yeah, we were just me and my coworker. We just stayed at it all day. Day flew by, which is a good thing. You know, we stayed busy most of the day. This contractor that we're building this house for, uh, he don't play no games. If he says he's gonna have something done, he has it done. You know, if he says he's gonna have all the devices and lights, he's gonna have them. Has them laid out exactly where they're supposed to go. I mean, it's a no brainer. Jackie Fox, always good to see you, Miss Fox. I hope all is well. Yes, welcome to the broadcast about everything and nothing at the same time. You know, I think tomorrow we got to go do another house, trim it out, put in all the outlets, switches, devices. They're through with painting and sheetrock. So yeah, I appreciate that, Jackie. Not a whole lot of insanity, you know, just a whole lot of nothing. But yeah, we got to go trim out another one, and shoot, that won't take much. We'll have it pretty much 90% knocked out after tomorrow. I think this house that we got to do tomorrow. I think the homeowner, he's done a lot of his own stuff, so hopefully he has all his lights and devices and stuff. Yeah, we can have a little war. You know, we can have a little war every now and then. I don't really have a set schedule or anything. You know, I just kind of, I guess, go live kind of if I feel like it. Not really trying to step on any toes, of course, you know. Somebody's always going live somewhere, somehow. Maybe eventually we'll get this thing figured out. We'll have a schedule, you know. No, I didn't no, I didn't look any more about the courthouse. Um I meant to look it up some more onto it today, but shoot, just got so sidetracked. I never looked more into that courthouse story. Cheryl, good evening, Cheryl. I hope all is well. Yeah, the courthouse in Rome, Georgia. Uh, Historically speaking, I mean, even for a courthouse, it still has it had its historic value. I forget the year it was officially constructed, but yeah, I need to look into that myself. Terry King, good evening. I hope all is well on this beautiful Tuesday evening. But yeah, I don't think there was any storms in the area, so who knows what it could have been. Of course, being an electrician myself, my mind goes first to something maybe faulty, some type of wiring or uh, panel box or something allegedly. You know, I don't know the whole facts behind it, but who knows? I know there's been so much happening. I ain't even really been tracking the news. Not even really much inside the state, really. Smart meters, yeah, it could have been. Uh, I'm sure each state's different. I'm pretty sure there's like uh, a national code or national something that they go by, but I imagine state to state's different. But I mean, at this point, most all devices in most homes have like a smart meter of some sort, whether it's for your uh, electricity, for your gas, for your water, any number of your consumables, you know. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't under renovation, it's definitely under renovation now. Yeah, I don't know what they do. Uh, they'll find some type of way to hold court. But yeah, there's pretty much everything now digitally has some type of smart ID, you know, smart devices, smart meters, smart appliances, you know, just for the simple case capability of being monitored, activated, or deactivated wirelessly. It eliminates that human component. Like back in the day, somebody had to come read the meter, you know, the meter maids. Now, whoever your power provider is, they can see right there on a computer screen in real time if your meter gets pulled or gets damaged or something like that. They know instantly. It instantly pops up a red flag. Yeah, how convenient, you know. And then and then of course my conspiracy theory rabbit hole mind would make me question, you know, what might have been being investigated, you know, or what might have been going on there. Um, Something might have been trying to get covered up. Who knows? Bonnie's. Good evening, Miss Bonnie. Oh, she's tearing up the T-bone. Y'all stand back. Mm. Well, you know what they say, all roads lead to Rome. We just so happen to have a Rome, Georgia. But I'd be willing to bet other states, maybe not all, but I bet there's a number of other states that would probably have a Rome. We have a Rome, Georgia, and Athens, Georgia. Um, Anthony Crouch, good to see you, buddy. Miss Freedom, good to see y'all. Art Wild Man, always a pleasure. I hope all is well. Mm-mm-mm. Rome, Texas. See, there you go. 13 miles east of Athens, Georgia. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful country up there near Athens. I love that area, not just because I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan, but I mean Athens up there in that way. It's just beautiful country. No Rome in Florida. How about that? Well, y'all get one of everything else. You can't have a Rome, Florida. You know what I mean? They had to draw the line somewhere. Mm. Pat Evans, good to see you. Damon Austin, always a pleasure. Well, Ziva, you ain't too far. You ain't too far from me. I'm down here in the big city of Augusta. Yeah, that's what it was. They reached their roam limit, you know. You probably could only have 33 roams in a country. They got to Florida and was just like, the hell with it, you know. We'll give them Orlando. We'll give them Orlando. They'll be happy. They'll never know, you know. Mm, shoot. Ain't no frost around here. Shoot, we're frost free. You want a frosty? Shoot, you got to go to Wendy's. Let's see here. We'll put yeah, if you know, you know. We'll put that out there just for all intents and purposes and see what may or may not happen. My coworker that I work with, he's from Florida. Damn, I forgot what part of Florida. Hell, I should remember as much as he's talking about it. Uh, Cocoa Beach. I think he's from the Cocoa Beach area. I'm not familiar. I don't know exactly where Cocoa Beach is. I think that's where he said he grew up in the Cocoa Beach area of Florida. I don't know about it now, but it sounds nice the way he used to talk about it. It stays sunny. It was sunny most all day here till about, I don't know, about 4:30. It got real overcast, but no rain, no chance of rain. But I was like, okay. Okay, West Side, Cape Canaveral. Okay. Yeah, that's his claim to fame. Big Stank. What's going on, big fella? Yeah, he's talking about getting down there at some point this summer. Um, we still got a bunch of family and stuff down there. Satellite Beach. Gotcha. Yeah, the few that I've been to in Florida, I could say that the Gulf side was more enjoyable. Um, and I haven't been to a whole lot of them. Maybe like one or two on the east side and uh, two or three on the Gulf side, maybe near like the Panhandle area. Chugging some beers. There you go. There you go. It's buds for you. Wish we could stop wild weather swing. Yeah, I know. Good evening, hit girl. Good to see you. Yeah, I know you're a little bit further north than I am, but even from my area, this time of the year is kind of up and down, you know. It's almost like you're fixing to get ready to with it. Winter's going in life support, you know. Up, down, up, down. Then about the first or second week in April, then it starts getting consistent. Shoot, it was like what was it? It's like 89 yesterday, like 72 today for the high. All over the place. Shoot. Well, if you ever get a chance to come back, it's definitely something to see. Whatever it might be, it's there. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's just waiting for you to find it again. Send it. Send it. Space Museum. Yeah, that'd be interesting to visit a space museum. See what they're presenting, what they're putting out there. Oh wow, that's a big deal. Yeah, that's about what it was here Sunday and Monday. 88, 89, somewhere around in there. Shoot. Excuse me. I think it's like what, 2 more weeks, then it's Easter. Not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday, maybe. I think something like that. Yeah. Yeah, hit gals weather's all over the place. The chickens don't know what to do. Shoot, they sweating one day and shaking off the frost the next. Nah, but I know everybody's region's different, but about in a couple weeks, about when it usually starts balancing out here. Now that Easter comes earlier this year, well, I don't know about earlier than last year. Last year it was on 4/20. I think this year it's on April 5th. But I don't know. Some things naturally seem to cycle themselves out at a certain time. To whatever level man's involvement plays in that, I do not know. I mean, just naturally in life, things have a season, a time, a beginning and end. Uh, Definitely believe we have some type of effect on that. To what degree, mentally, spiritually, physically, I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, the weather was crazy last year. It was like here it was as crazy as it could have gotten without any hurricanes. So I'm like, man, I don't know if it was good or bad we didn't get any last year. I forget when the last year was. There was none that made direct U.S. landfall. Might have been like 2014 or 15, something like that. Huh. Representation of our frequency. Yeah, yeah. I didn't read up on it, Mary, but I did see a news flash about that. The 82nd Airborne. Kim, good evening. Working in the garden. That's good to hear. That's definitely good to hear. Yeah, that's about the same in my area. Everything's going well. Everything's blooming, prospering. But yeah, we could definitely use a little rain. Uh, there ain't a single chance this week. I don't know about next week. I wonder how many individuals. I don't even know how many individuals make up the 82nd. I think they told in the article how many alleged individuals it was, but I didn't look into it. Yeah, you know, definitely pray about it. Um, Meditate on it. I don't know. Definitely. It's definitely a lot going on, you know. I'd be naive or blind to say it's not. There's a lot going on in a lot of different places, foreign and domestically. I think at this point, with everything we've all seen independently, collectively, from any time point you want to, I think most of us have adapted and became as prepared as we could be, you know, allegedly. Of course, some things, you just can't prepare for, but just stay grounded. Just stay grounded in the positive and everything you have positive going on around you. Can't completely turn a blind eye to the chaos and negativity. You can acknowledge it, but at the same time, don't weigh us down, you know. John Dunnan, greetings, sir. I hope all is well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The garden, yeah, it's a constant chore, no doubt. It's definitely rewarding, though. So many different levels. There you go. I'm not afraid of the storm. I am the storm. It can be so true on many different levels, you know? There you go. Cheer 'em on. Just let him do the labor. You just give him all your knowledge. Yeah. Just grow as much as you can. Oh, definitely. John's always got some good words of wisdom. He's never short of that, that's for sure. There you go. There you go. Historically resilient. I know that's right. We haven't seen it all yet, but we've survived 100% of the battles so far. That is true. Yeah, yeah, even indoor plants. Look into different indoor plants and stuff like that. It's definitely good. Yeah, I just had to go through some of my growing lights, and I don't know. Maybe in the process of moving something around, maybe the bulbs blew or something, but two of the bulbs wasn't working, but that wasn't no big deal. I had a couple more on standby. It happens. They were already recycled when I used them, so they might have just ran their course. Not the Mickey D's. Dang, that's the hill that they're going down on, Pat. Let them have the Mickey D's. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember the last time I had the Mickey D's. I'd be lying to say I never had it. I have eaten Mickey D's in the past, but it's been a long time ago. The I probably just went off in a deep thought or something, but I think the last straw for Mickey D's, it was years ago. I know I shouldn't have went to Mickey D's, but I had done gotten off work late and was just, something quick and be over and done with. So I went through the drive through and I think I got like three double cheeseburgers and a fry. Something like that, something simple. It's hard to mess that up. So I'm going down the road, I'm snacking on the fries, I'm eating the burger. I get the next burger, and it was my fault because anytime I usually always check my stuff before I pull off, but that particular time I didn't check it, so it was my fault. They got me. I let them get me, and took the burger out the bag. And I said, "Man, this don't even feel right." And I took the wrapper off, and it was the bread, the cheese, all the condiments, but no meat. I said, "Damn, how do you forget to put the ham on the burger?" At what process of the one, two, three did you forget the one? I said, "The heck with it." It was already on my list anyway. I just made a sacrificial chance, and it just proved my point. You know what I mean? Uh-oh.
Hey, what?
Yeah, I think that was my official last straw with the Mickey D's. I think that's back when that's back when they still had ice cream. That was before the machines broke.
How you
Evening,
doing?
Miss Bunny. What you think about it?
I don't eat there. My daughter does. She actually stopped there. I think it wasn't today.
You can't be doing that now. Not on the trip. Not on the road trip.
Today she found a Big Mama's
I love Big Mamas.
and she was happy she found it. It was off the beaten path.
Like a comfort food, soul food type place.
Well, this was, I, I don't know, but she had chicken fried steak and green beans,
Oh yeah, yeah.
s'mores.
Oh yeah. They got that type of stuff. Oh yeah. Mm.
She even got to meet Big Mama.
Oh, you got to meet Big Mama. You can't go to Big Mama's and not meet her. You know what I mean?
Right?
You still gonna get the plate, but that's just a little bonus.
Oh, you can't hear me, B?
I don't know. I know sometimes what I hear on my end and on the other end is different.
Yes.
Check, check.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm outside. Maybe that has something to do with it.
ain't no. You can use your outside voice. It's okay. We allow that here.
Well, I don't know. This one is on a property where the people live. But
Ah, gotcha.
I see a flashlight walking around.
They get too close, we'll interview them. We'll see what's up.
But they'll get more than that.
So how far you done made it back in your travels?
Well, we just got back into Texas.
Uh-oh. It didn't take long.
Mm-mm. Too soon. I don't want. I don't want to go home. I know my daughter's anxious to see the kids and
Well, yeah.
get back.
Enjoying sleepover.
What?
Man, that was pretty cool. Oh, a little week probably seemed like it went by in no time.
Oh, it did. Actually, my daughter reminded me it was 10 days. And I said, well, it didn't feel like 10 days to me.
Yeah, tomorrow will be 10 days.
Yeah.
How about that?
I want a month. If I can find somebody that can get away for a month.
Yeah, that's like the 3 hour tour that just turns into a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Gilligan's Island real life. Shoot, yeah.
I know it. It went by too fast. Uh-oh. What did I finish? Oh, there it is. It's black.
Careful, don't mash the red button.
It's kind of dark out here. My ashtray's black. I couldn't see it.
You got your whistle?
No.
It's like I was down there on the river the other day, and I don't know, it was like a group of people. It might have been a family or something, I don't know, but they weren't kids, but she was like, I'm gonna go down there to the water. She was like, one of y'all come down here too. I was like, no, we're not going down there. She was like, what if I fall in and I'm drowning? And then the old guy was like, just start whistling. Just start whistling. She said, what kind of sense does that make? If I'm drowning, I'm not going to think to whistle.
Right.
You know what I mean? In the heat of the moment, who's going to think, maybe if I just start whistling, you know?
Right. Yeah. What was my favorite part of the trip? I think the first part would be that I made it. But that was my daughter and I's first time to see the Atlantic Ocean. So that was pretty cool. Because we've only seen the Gulf and the Pacific. Y'all were talking about Florida a while ago. I got friends in Tampa and Bonita Springs. I don't know if you know where that is, B. I'm sure you do. And then my stepmother's up in the Panhandle.
Nice. You made it all the way to the Atlantic.
I know.
You know it's real. It's out there.
Right? Hey, I just got a notification you're live.
Nice. Man, that is one sharp notification. I'm glad. Glad you got that at a good, timely manner. You know,
Yep.
that means I'll get a notification tomorrow, and it'll notify me, "Hey, you went live yesterday." Yeah.
Yeah, it is different, Brew. Definitely. It was just beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
The Arctic Ocean.
It
Where's
might
that?
not be the bestest, but it's the only one we got. You know what I mean?
Right?
It's all we got on the East Coast is the Atlantic.
Where's the Arctic Ocean?
Oh, you don't want to go there.
Where
It's
is
too
it?
cold. It's in the Arctic.
Oh, like way up North Pole? No.
Yeah, you don't want to go up there.
Or is it south? Oh, I don't know where it is.
Think Snowmageddon was bad. Shoot. No, you just want to hear about it. You don't really
Yeah.
want to visit there.
No. I don't go where it's cold.
No, I just like to hear about it. So I know it's still happening there. It ain't getting no closer here.
Yeah. My daughter, she wants to go all the way up the East Coast. She wants to go to Maine and everything in between, I guess.
And that's something I said I would like to eventually do at some point in my lifetime is walk the entire Appalachian Trail.
Yeah. I think
It's
I've
pretty
heard
long.
you say
It's a
that.
pretty long distance. You know, it ain't just something you just decide to go do the next day. You know what I mean? You gotta work up to it, train up to it. Almost like you said, who is it that you said runs the marathons?
My niece,
Yeah, your
the
niece.
Ironmans. Yeah.
Almost not necessarily to that level, but almost. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I've heard. It's long and rough territory.
I'm gonna have to plan it out, figure out because it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take some months. You know. I think ultimately what I like to do is get up to uh, the Head Start in Maine where it finishes off and ultimately walk back home. You know what I mean? I don't want to, walk up and have to walk back down or walk up and then come back down. I like to just travel up some type of way and then make my journey back at a certain point.
Yeah.
Definitely not in the winter. Um, it would probably be like a summer in the fall or maybe uh, maybe a spring into summer, maybe.
Right, Bruce?
Definitely not taking that track through no snow. Definitely not built for that.
That's funny, John.
Yeah, no, I'm not eating the Wheaties. You know what I mean? I'm not eating the Wheaties. I've already got offers for endorsements. I already said no. No, no, no. No Wheaties here.
I think people have come up missing and stuff on that. Just if you ever do it, just be careful.
Hell, I could go missing here, you know? At least I'd go missing with a purpose, you know? Like, man, did you hear about this guy? Man, he used to just talk about nothing all the time on the YouTubes. And man, he went missing in the Appalachian. I think the Bigfoots got him. You know what I mean? What kind of story would that be? They wouldn't know if it was the Bigfoots, the UFOs. Man,
Hey, Prepper 101.
what on one? Tonight's safe word is hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Tonight's safe word is hippopotamus. So at any point in this broadcast, you feel some form of discomfort, displeasure, some form of irregularity that you just can't quite describe, hippopotamus is the word of choice.
Okay.
Oh, I'm back.
But it
Gotta
looks
have
like
a
you
safe
just
word.
did it. Hippopotamus.
Ah, that might have been a bad word. Just say hippo. If you say hippo. Hip hop. Hip hop anonymous.
I must. A
Man, but
swarm
yeah,
of mosquitoes just came at my face.
you see what I'm saying? That
What
was perfect
the
timing
hell?
for the safe word.
Hippopotamus. I'm being attacked.
Yeah,
I think the allergies are going away though, because my daughter, she was really complaining about her eyes burning and putting drops in them and everything. And today I haven't seen that one time. And I'm not sneezing my head off. There's something blooming over that way that we're not used to. There's a lot blooming over that way we're
that's
not
what I'm
used
saying. It's happening.
to.
But yeah,
Gosh, it's so pretty. That is, no matter where you look, something is blooming. But the grass is green here where we're at.
there you go. Can't beat it.
Yep.
That's like there's this there's a lot of different places that, have nice yards and stuff throughout the year. They plant and plant where there's always something growing and thriving. But man, there's just one set of horse stables in particular. I ride past it a lot on my travels. And man, it don't matter what time of the year it is. Man, they've always got the greenest grass. It just looks like green velvet out there.
Mm-hmm. Where was that at?
At one of the local horse stables.
Oh, okay.
I've always rode past there. I mean, it's in like a everything else is like kind of developed around it in a way, neighborhoods, this and that, but it's kind of like tucked off. But when you ride past it, I mean, you can obviously see it's a horse stable. A lot of
Yeah.
times the horses get closer to the road. I guess there are people watching. We're watching them, but really they're watching us.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of horses, a lot of cattle, few goats.
There you go.
A lot of dogs.
It happens. It
Well, if we
happens.
see one, we gotta pet it. But of course, we ask the owners if it's okay. There was one, there was a car beside us at a stoplight, and this huge dog sitting up in the front seat, just sitting there like a person.
Yeah. Yeah. Very diverse.
But it's kind of not from Louisiana to Georgia. A lot of the landscape is kind of the same. All the pine trees, the um, maybe not all the vegetation and stuff, but a lot of it,
Yeah.
I couldn't tell we were out of East Texas even.
Yeah.
When we drove into Texas, I was like, this is so beautiful, and my phone's dead and I can't video it. Excuse me, to show how it looked so much like we were driving down a country road in Georgia or Mississippi or
Yeah. I think certain states that region or different places. Yeah, I mean, it's some back roads you can go down. Yeah, you can get lost.
Mm-hmm.
I've ridden some. I've ridden places, in state or out of state, and it just you ride down it, and it just for a minute you feel like you're back home all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, the road, the whatever it is, your surroundings.
Yeah. No way, Pat. I don't go on either one of those. Well, we were on 20 for, I guess, a little bit through Louisiana, but then we get right off of it as fast as we can. Don't go near Dallas.
It's off limits.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I
Yes, Ruth.
had a good run.
Yeah.
Still got the Cowboys at least. I guess that. Still got the boys.
Yeah. Yeah. I think when you're heading west is where there's a lot more changes because you go desert and then mountains and then coast. It's I think they have a lot more different scenery.
Yeah, more west or more north than any region past here.
Yes.
A lot of the places, some may be a little bit cooler, but ultimately when they come into what they're going to be in their season, they're nice.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's full, but certain seasonal changes, you definitely see the difference. Fall and winter, of course. Summer, if nothing else, because of the humidity. For certain places, there's storms.
We saw several license plates from Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, I think.
What are they doing down here? What's going on?
I don't know.
It's just normal people.
It's hot everywhere. Nobody knows how to drive. I have seen the most crazy driving ever. But in where were we?
The color squares are real. Yeah.
Yes. And in Mississippi, they don't even look when they're fixing to cross the street. They just walk on out there and it's like, whoa. I told my daughter, I said, just go like 20, 25, just so you don't hit anybody. They just, I couldn't believe it. Even this little old lady, she just steps off of that curb and just takes off walking and didn't look to see if anyone was coming at all.
I'm going to stay away. Good to see you. I hope all is well. Yeah, some people, they're just constantly in their own little bubble, whether it's just walking, interacting in a vehicle.
Brew, it's funny that you asked that. So my daughter had her playlist playing, and I was like, how do you stay awake driving listening to this music? She said, what do you mean? And I said, this is nighttime music. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, man. You're listening to lullabies going down the road.
Well, every so often AC/DC would pop up or...
Okay, wake you up a little bit,
Oh, there was one. I didn't know who it was. And then she told me it was George Michael. And I said, okay, he's marked off of my list.
You don't like the George Michael?
Well, just listening to the words of that one song, Let Me Be Your Daddy, put your little hand in mine. I was like, no.
Yeah, it does sound kind of creepy.
Yes.
Hey. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I've heard of him, but I couldn't tell you one of his songs for sure.
Well, I remember him. I thought wasn't he the love song guru for a bit there?
I couldn't tell you. Might have been a little bit before my time. When was he big, in the 80s?
I think, I don't know, 90s, 80s, 90s.
Man,
Oh, sorry about that.
okay.
B.
Man,
I,
yeah, that was crazy.
I don't think I've ever been to Brownsville. Not that far south.
I don't know. I think maybe people just migrate from there, you know. You may visit, you know.
Yeah.
Is that like Central Texas?
Brownsville is at the very tip coast.
Does it have beaches? So it has beaches.
Yeah, that's well. I don't know what's down there now. That's where Elon has his Space Force, and that's where they put the detention center, and then I think they built a military base down there too.
Oh, in Brownsville?
Yeah. And
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah. Man, they done messed it all up. Dang.
yeah. Yeah, I won't even go down there.
You ain't
Padre
sending a
Island.
postcard from Brownsville.
Yeah, I've been to Padre Island.
Padre Island. Sounds interesting.
That's where we used to go camp out. What did I do with my phone? I saw a headline about little old Elon.
What's he up to?
Not good. Doesn't sound like.
Oh, not musky.
Jury rules that Elon Musk defrauded investors ahead of $44 billion Twitter acquisition. I didn't read the article yet. I just saved it, but that was the headline.
Man, that's crazy. Ain't no telling. 44 billion with a B?
Yep, with a B.
It'd be nice just to have that laying around, you know?
Yeah.
Anybody see my 44 billion? I've seen them misplaced it, so I left it around here somewhere.
Source. Well, I don't know. It was one of my news headlines.
44 trillion.
Trillion.
That's what B just said. Oh, never mind. She fact checked herself.
Oh, okay. I was fixing to say, let me look again. No, it's billion.
Say, man.
Well, I remember when he bought Twitter for $44 billion. So defrauded means that it's fraud, right?
Some type of fraudulent, whatever it may be, with I don't know, information, or I don't know. I mean, of course, ultimately it's labeled as fraud, but it could be other things, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever capacity the fraud took place, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Maybe misrepresented it, or I don't know. Withheld some information. I don't know how it could have went down. Misleading, yeah. Like Miss Mother Freedom said, misleading.
Yeah.
But hey, when did that happen? That went. I mean, that's been like a couple years ago, hadn't it?
Yeah, I just
I
say
don't know.
lock him up. Just lock him up. Get
I
him
don't
out of
know.
Texas.
I don't know when that official acquisition took place. I know it just don't happen overnight, but I think it never it officially happened. I don't know. Ain't
Is
no
Ricky
telling.
here? Cheryl's singing, "Oh, Ricky, you're so fine."
She's feeling it. She's in the moment. Mm. Yeah, who
Thinking,
knows what'll even come out of something like that?
yeah,
44 billion.
I think they're all up to something no good. They just need to.
Man, that much money, everybody here could get a billion. You know,
Yeah.
everybody here in chat, we could all just chop it up. Now, it's up to you if you mess $1 billion up. Now, you know what I mean? I ain't saying it can't be done because obviously something's being done. If people's getting to be defrauded for 44 billion, you know, it can be done.
That's
Uh,
true.
but it's up to you. If I give you the $1 billion, it's whatever you do, it's up to you.
Hey, Blue. Well, so I told my daughter, so we would buy a house in Georgia,
Oh, heck yeah, why not?
and then we'd have two houses,
You was a
and
billionaire, I couldn't stop you.
we'd go back and forth. We would just go back and forth. Hurricane season, Texas.
Yeah.
Another
Oh yeah.
season, Georgia. Right, Blue?
Like that old country song, The Moon Over Georgia.
B, that is so true. One of my friends uh, inherited big, real big. And he was, before that, he was truck driver, living check to check every week. And so the first thing he did was took care of all the family, bought it, each person a house and a vehicle. But then they kept on, but wait, I need this, I need this, I need this. It was like constant. And then figuring out the investments and what was the best thing to do to invest. And
Yeah, you gotta have investments, We do
when
it
you,
on whatever scale we can now, but yeah, if you came into a larger sum of money, yeah, you would want to invest in
yes,
some form.
well, and he said the stress was horrible. He said he would rather go back to driving his truck and check to check. And sure enough, it happened because what he put in the stock market crashed, lost a lot. Yep.
I'd have it set up some type of way where I get some up front and then I get some like, I don't know, each year on my birthday, I get something.
Yeah.
The hell. I'm
Don't
used to
tell
telling
any.
people no, it's just me, so
Yeah.
there'd be some people that I would bless intentionally. I would intentionally bless people, but other than that, no.
Yeah. I wouldn't tell a soul.
Y'all can come visit, but other than that, the spare bedrooms are under renovation indefinitely forever. I'd have one hell of a garden. I'd have it set up nice, built up, give the Garden City something to put a Garden City name behind of. Try to
Yeah.
work with local restaurants, try to get farm to table, get it
Yes.
better sourced, build stuff like that up.
Yep.
I wouldn't stop working. I just wouldn't be working for anyone else. I just would, you know,
Well,
do
and that's what
whatever I
it
wanted
is.
to do.
Even if like I said, it only takes 200 people to make a town, right? So if you did that, you would have your community and do cattle,
Oh, heck yeah.
hogs, the whole thing. And the people in the community getting paid to take care of them. Especially if you wanted to keep working and doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I would do. Build up, what I already know how to do in a certain way.
Yeah.
Make
And
connections and stuff, different things.
yeah. And it'd be helping others also, but they would still be pitching in
Oh yeah,
labor.
it could be done, you know.
Yeah.
There you go. Call it Watts World, Wattsville, you know. But I mean, there's ways to do it.
Yeah.
Of course, having property and having land or dirt to whatever capacity we can have it in the system definitely is a major part, you know. It's hard to do what you want to do if you don't have anywhere to do it,
True.
whatever it may be, even this little piece of metaversal dirt or this metaversal soapbox that we come on occasionally, whatever it may be, rant, rave, everything and nothing all at one time,
Yeah.
we hold on to it for whatever it is, if we didn't, we wouldn't be here, we find ways to make it work here and then in the real world, whatever our goals and seeds we're planting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say, man, they say you either gonna have to start producing more gardens or we're gonna have to change the nickname. We gotta live up to the Garden City, you know.
That's when we were in Mississippi. I was just looking at Zillow just to see. And one of them popped up in Mississippi, and it was a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, beautiful. And it was 95,000. And I was like, what?
What state was this?
Mississippi. And
Yeah.
so this was outside, gosh, where were we? I think it was, is it called Hattiesburg? Hattiesburg.
Could be, yeah. There's a lot of bergs down there.
Because I thought I thought there was a battle of Hattiesburg, but it's Harrisburg that had the battle. Anyway.
Or if it's a berg, it had a battle. I think that's mandatory.
Yeah. But they had a good thing going there. I noticed that in a lot of places. Our neighbor that, I guess it was the one we were in last night that was a duplex. He was in Mississippi to work, and he's from Tennessee. He was telling us all that he's doing up there. He's a busy man.
What does he do?
It seems like he's the boss of some kind of company. I can't remember what it was. He said construction.
Okay, yeah. Ain't no telling. Could have run a crew.
Yeah.
What did the Mississippi River look like when you crossed it? Was you awake?
You know what? That is so funny. If I was awake when I crossed it, it was in Louisiana because it goes through Louisiana, right?
It's got that path. What is it between Louisiana and Mississippi, or something like
Mm-hmm.
that? Yeah.
I was asleep both ways.
Oh man, you
When
missed
we
it.
were in Louisiana,
You missed the mighty Missis. How could you miss the mighty Mississippi?
I said I didn't see the Mississippi River again, did
As long as the name is, you could take a nap in the middle of the name of it, and still wake up and catch it. You know?
Well,
Hey,
she said it's a good thing I was asleep. I don't know. I I missed it. But I think maybe going to Kentucky we crossed it. I don't know.
ain't no
It was
telling.
it was a big bridge that we went on there. But that's what's weird too. In Georgia, none of the bridges bothered me.
We got good bridges. What can I say, Bunny? We got good bridges. We stand behind our bridges,
Right?
allegedly.
There's one between here and California. It's a new bridge. Well, okay, it was new probably 10 years ago.
Okay.
And my brother couldn't wait to take my mother across it. I can't remember what it was. Um, okay, I'm getting flagged from inside. Let me run see what she needs.
All right.
I'll be
10
right
4.
back.
But there ain't no telling. Madison. I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. Reminded me of the movie Madison County. I don't know if I'm familiar with that movie. Yeah, she could be a river if she's wide at certain points. That is true. That is true. Huh. Clint Eastwood movie. Okay. Well, maybe I have seen that one. I haven't seen all his movies, but I've seen a good bit of them. Yeah, there's a bunch of them in my area. There's even the one infamous bridge. Like, there's a truck that hits it. I don't know. Like, every couple months, they don't put up flashing stop signs. They don't put up caution signs. They don't put up uh the little dummy bumper bar. What? It never fails. About every 2.5, 3 months, it's on the news. Somebody done hit the bridge again. Want some box truck. I forget what the official clearance is under the bridge, but you know,
Oh,
like
gosh.
it's like the more flashing lights and the more signs that tell you don't do it. It's like I don't know. They just have a mental brain lapse because all the flashing lights and they seize up and think they can do it.
we've, we've had semis rip the top off of their trailer with going under underpasses that were too low or they were too high. Because one of them was on 1604 outside San Antonio. Well, it's not outside anymore, but I don't know how they hit it.
This is the part of Augusta, right outside of the Savannah. You get into what the area of Augusta they call the hills. So there's, of
Mm.
course, like the name sounds, hills. So it's a lot of like different spots. So I'm thinking, man, yeah, it never fails. But every so many months, it's on the news again. Some truck done did it again.
Right. Have you ever heard of Billie Eilish? Am I saying
Billie
that
Eilish. I'm not too familiar. I know
right?
she's from what I know, she's like a female singer.
Yes.
I know she stays, I guess, in the news or the loop for, I guess, different things, different topics, political. Uh, views on certain things. Some may be political or
Oh,
whatever.
so you've heard her because there's a song called TV, and my daughter was playing that, and I was like, who is that? What's the name of this song?
What is it called?
TV.
Hmm. No, I can't say I've ever really heard any of her music. I mean, of course, the in the media feeds, stuff like that pops up when people are trending.
Yeah.
Uh, but
Well,
yeah,
she
I couldn't name one of her songs. Well, actually, now I can. TV. Now that you said it,
she's kind of laying it out there in that one. The news, the actors, all.
and I think some of these characters or actors or entertainers, you definitely may do things like that for sure.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot more of it.
I mean, to whatever involvement they are. I mean, even in like older music, it's not like certain things are new. Certain things were told in older music or different things.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like they're getting braver doing it lately since more and more are doing it. Maybe Tom Arnold, is that his name? No.
Tom Arnold. You talking now? Well, Tom Arnold's the actor. I think
Yes, I
you're
know.
probably referring to Tom McDonald, the rapper singer from
Yes, that one.
okay. Almost, they're kind of similar in a lot of ways, but still different.
And
It may be
yeah,
cousins. Who knows?
but since he's come out and he's putting it all out there, maybe he started it. I don't know. Well, and oh gosh, what's that other one? I can't believe I can't remember their names. He sings "Am I the Only One?"
I'm the only one. Oh, Aaron Lewis.
Yes,
See, I remember too much, Bonnie.
that's good because I'm not for some reason. My brain's on vacation.
It's okay. That's an acceptable response right now. But no, I mean, I don't think it's, I don't think any one particular artist may kind of start something. They may bring something to the light, and of course, with just the internet and the social media following, if it's something to be followed, their followers will talk about it. The internet investigates. People find things. Um,
Hmm.
I think artists of different uh, mediums and spectrums have always kind of told certain things if they knew certain things, from art or different things.
Yeah.
Um, it could be a lot more now, or it could just be maybe the microscopes under that type of thing. Now with the internet and the connectivity, everything. There's a video, a viral moment, and people go and research and they look up something, and then they say, well, can see if I can find these similarities or these happening somewhere else, and people find those things, you know,
I
just in
don't
our
know.
own little personal rabbit holes and stuff that we go down.
Maybe. Maybe that's how I found Billy Falcon. He's really good. And
I don't
John
know
Rich.
that one.
John Rich does some really good songs too.
Oh yeah,
Both
yeah,
of
yeah. I've heard
them
of
are
him.
more Christian based, I think.
Yeah. Or whatever it is, whatever form of entertainment or news and stuff, it's a lot of good artists or a lot of good information, but a lot of that stuff is just hidden from whatever algorithms and stuff's out there, unless you find them or search them or, you know, somebody sends you an article or a link.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, damn, I probably wouldn't have seen this. It definitely happens.
Yeah, Bruce. I love that one where he comes walking out of the church and the good and the evil are battling it out.
I think he used to be part of the duo Big and Rich.
I think you're right. I think I've heard that before.
Yeah, they used to be a highly acclaimed duo, Big and Rich. And I don't know the reason. I don't know if Big. I don't know if he's still alive or not. But at some point, I guess they kind of separated and kind of started doing, I guess, things more independently. Um, but yeah,
Cheryl.
yeah. See, she's feeling it. She's on one. She she probably don't put a little sugar in the tea. She put the ice
Hey,
on it.
Jerry.
Jerry, good evening, sir. I hope all is well.
Yeah. What's one of the songs?
Oh, that's the beauty of it. It's your story. You can tell it however you want to.
Oh, there's your cowboy.
There he is. They took a hiatus. Oh, uh, I guess the occasional hiatus isn't too bad.
Oh, if my battery goes on here, I'll switch to my phone.
Be careful. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've heard that song, Cheryl.
Yeah, I've heard it too. I'm just playing with you, Cheryl.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
That's a good cover up. It's a song.
Jerry can see chat. It is a blessing. It's a miracle.
Yay.
A miracle.
No, I love you, Cheryl. I have to give her a hard time. Because she had a soft little there for a while.
Dang, be careful.
Oh. Hmm.
There ain't no tell always something going on.
Definitely always
some,
something going
some little icon there. I can't see what it is right now, but
on. Oh. They're going to drag this one out, aren't they?
What's that?
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I don't know. I'm just really worried about our troops.
Yeah. Things are definitely happening in motion, you know,
Yeah.
for whatever purpose or intent, you know. I don't know. Shit, I know there was some guys. Shit, it's done been long enough now. There was some guys that I graduated with. Some of them went into the military. Some of them, there's a few that's still in it. They made like careers out of it, and there's a few of them that did it for so long and kind of got out.
Yeah.
But I guess it was still that post. It was still that post 9/11 uh, hyper rush, I guess you could say, because I graduated in 2007. So I mean, there was only 6 years removed. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that was the that was the wave of young men from my generation that were in middle school and saw it when it happened. Because that's what I was. I was 13. I think they're 13 in seventh grade in Miss Coleman's science class when 9/11 happened. So I guess there was that hype and that rush after the fact. And some joined it. I kind of figured they would because they kind of had that route or they was in the school program like the JROTC or something like that. And
Yes.
then some of them went into it, and I was like, man, I would have never thought they did, but they did it.
Mm.
And some of them did the JROTC programs and never went on to do anything else. I guess they just, I don't know, just wasn't meant to be, or something else happened along the way.
Yeah. Mary, I've heard that, and B, absolutely. And yes, Brew, that also.
Yeah.
It's so senseless, I think is the main thing.
Yeah, just pray for all parties and individuals involved. You know,
Yep.
everybody, both sides.
Yes.
Some type of understanding or resolve. You know, I know ultimate. I don't think ultimate peace can be achieved anywhere. I think for something like that to happen, it would almost have to be like at a true biblical state. Whatever that may be,
Mm-hmm.
whether good or bad. But some things can still be avoided regardless. Some things are just old as time, have been going on before us and after us probably, but yeah,
Yep.
it's a lot going on. Well, I know guess on the good side, they suspended the gas tax here and gas went down a little bit. We're still above $3 though.
Oh, goodness. I think the cheapest gas I saw this whole trip was $3.15, and the highest was like $3.69, I think.
Hmm. I've seen it higher than 369 and I haven't seen it under 315 in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like each time, it seems like each time we go over another dollar, it's a while before we go back under that dollar mark again. Sometimes it does, but I don't know, in my limited experience, especially, at times like these, if we're sending more personnel to different parts of for whatever reason, whatever conflict, war,
Mm-hmm.
installation, whatever the title is, ultimately, I guess it is what it is in that sense. But I mean, it's just common sense that those type of things go up during those type of um, involvements to a certain degree. But
True.
I don't know. Like I remember when I don't remember. I can't remember the cheapest gas I've ever seen. Um, it would had to have been like around probably the low dollars or something. At like $1 and something. But I don't know. It's like each time it got up, eventually it got up to $2, and it was like, oh man, then it got to two something, and now it's like three something or four something or even more than that. I'm just viewing it as the cheaper end.
Yes.
I know there's states that's more than that. $4 or $5 maybe for regular. I don't even know what their diesel would be. I know the diesel here is still over $5.
Yeah.
Blue butterfly. Good evening. Still on, no sound. Dang, I've been muted the whole time, Bunny. I didn't even know it.
Well,
They say I
everybody
do
else,
my best stuff when I'm muted. I mute and five more people join the chat. It's fascinating.
everybody else is talking to us. I think we can. Yeah. Whenever the last place we stopped, my daughter was looking at prices and she said three. I think it was 3.59 there, and she said, "Wasn't it just 2.59 at the last place?" And I said, "No, hon, it's been over three." I knew then. She's getting tired. We need to get there soon.
Yes, he's seeing tunnel vision.
Yeah.
You're in the final stretch now. Would y'all plan to be back at the home base some point tomorrow?
Hey, D Dog. Yes. It
D
probably
Dog, good evening.
tomorrow evening because we're going to stop at my son's processing plant, stock up on meat.
There you go.
And
Heck yeah.
I found the best meat market. Um, I did it again. I was looking for butchers, and because I was like, that hamburger meat that I bought from that one guy, it had too much fat for me.
Yeah.
And because I get the really lean. And so I was looking again and going through their websites. And so I was like, okay, 601. That's what it's called. 601 Meat Market. He's
There
in
you go.
Mississippi.
Easy to remember.
And didn't I went in there and they said, I said, is there any chance I can just buy a couple of steaks? And she said, what are you looking for? And I said, T-bones. And she said, well, you're in luck. It's T-bone Tuesday. And I'm like, okay. Does that mean they're on sale? And the butcher, I went back there and they have a case with some out there. And I think it was Wagyu. And they said, are any of these okay? And I said, well, I'd rather have a little thicker. And they said, we can cut it however you want it. And I was like, what? And he did some good thick T-bone.
Nice.
And I was drooling all the way here. Can't wait to get it good.
Mm. Dang, I just started drooling myself. Dang, almost got me. Man, I wanted to celebrate T-Bone Tuesday. Damn.
Yeah, I'd never heard T-bone Tuesday. Only Taco Tuesday.
Have T-Bone tacos. Cover both bases.
Yeah,
Mm.
that would be good.
But yeah, that's always good to find them little spots like that, you know. If they don't got what you want in the case, they can cut you up something, no problem.
I know that he was so fresh, and it was so good.
Nice. Yeah, we got a few of those places around here left like that. A few good ones left.
Yeah, we have to go a pretty good ways to find one. Well, I think that's what I was telling my daughter. I said, I just remembered. I think there's one 15 miles from us. He used to have a butcher shop there. I don't know if he still does.
And then with
Right?
the resurgence of people like certain people homesteading and doing like beefs and stuff and selling it, and like the open market and the market setting allows people to sell those type of things, you know. So I mean, even though you get it locally, I mean, you get linked in with somebody like that. I mean, you're buying it straight from the farm. I love it when that one family set up because whatever they got, they got a grill constantly going. You know, everything they're selling, they got it there for you to try. Whatever it is, the steaks, the burgers, the chicken, the sausages, everything they selling is constantly something coming off fresh. Boom, try it.
Okay, I'm here. Had to go
What it
through the.
was,
It squeaks.
it was, what was it? The brisket jalapeno burger.
Mmm.
And I'm not like a real big like fan of like pre-made patties and stuff. If I do it, I like to make it myself. But they make their own stuff at their farm, so you know what I mean. It's a little bit different. But I tried it. I was like, oh heck yeah! I got a whole pack of those things. I got 2 packs. I got one of those and then a different kind. But yeah, they make some pretty good burgers.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, go on.
Sweet beef. It's what's for dinner. Remember those commercials?
Yes.
Like in like the mid to or whenever it was. I remember them in like the mid to late '90s.
Yeah.
Give yourself a hand, bunny. If I start clapping now, all type of wildlife will just run out. Ain't no telling what might happen. You know? I just had to chase off a possum a little while ago.
Yeah. Maybe the. Well, I have to have a lot of iron and protein, and um, well, I've said it 1,000 times. When I was recovering, steak was what did it. And so, yeah, I eat it pretty often. But it, like, one steak is 3 to 4 meals for me.
Yeah, it ain't like you're eating a whole 22 ouncer at a time.
No, goodness, no. And so it's, because I know people think steaks are really expensive, but when you look at how many meals I can get out of it, it's
Yeah,
cost effective for me.
yeah. I mean, even if you get one, let's just say a good quality one for $15, and you eat 3 meals off of it. I mean, you know, where you getting a $5 steak meal? Nowhere.
Right.
You throw a few sides with it. But even I do that. Even when I cook, I don't. I mean, some things I'll cook just small batches. Like I don't know breakfast items or certain things. Because it's just good then. But like meals or stuff like that, I'll cook more, and I'll eat off of it a couple times.
Hmm.
So by the time you do it like that, I mean, yeah, it's hardly anything per meal. I can make it go a long way.
Yeah. Everyone keeps saying D Dog, but I don't see D Dog.
Yeah, he came in chat. D Dog's in chat. I don't know if he's still with us, but yeah, he came in. Navy vet, good to see you. Hope all is well. Grinding out that second shift hour. Shout out to all the second shifters. You know who you are. I appreciate you being here. It's like the long, long ride home. Once you get here, you never really go home, but you know, you end up somewhere. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Some things are just better the next day. Yeah, well, my side job, it got extended a little bit this past Saturday, so I didn't get to catch the first market, but I'm gonna be there this weekend. Don't nothing else come up. I'll catch round two. The third shift, whatever shift we are, I lose track of the shifts. Whatever shift we're on. This might be the graveyard shift. Mm. Almost got some lasagna the other day. I went to a local Italian place, and shoot, I had it ordered, but I was watching everybody's plates get brought around me, and there's just people sitting behind me. Man, this dude, he ordered the monster lasagna. He ordered like the biggest lasagna they sold. I said, man, that looks good. Looks like they just brought it fresh out of the oven. Man,
That's
covering all shifts here. All shifts are covered. Yeah,
lasagna seed.
fireballs and meteors in the sky all over the place.
Really?
Allegedly.
Looks like it's almost a half moon when I looked up there a minute ago.
Oh, it's bright tonight. The moon?
Yes.
Yeah. I missed my chance to get a good shot of it tonight, but it's already behind the trees. But yeah, it's pretty bright. Mm,
Yes.
I don't know. I'm sitting outside. If something flies by, I'll see it. It's probably all hell's breaking loose behind me. I don't even know it.
It's pretty peaceful out here. She's got signs everywhere. These notes. I mean, stuck on the refrigerator. The dining room table has three of them in a row, two by the door, one on the door, and then one in the bedroom, one in the bathroom. I'm like, boy, I don't know what kind of people she has usually staying here, but goodness. Don't do this. Don't do that. Let's see. Keeps hiding my stuff. What fireballs? I haven't heard of fireballs.
But I saw one. I had to go check. False alarm.
The cheese matters, yeah. Well, if I make too much noise, tell me, because I'm going to cut some of this up for my to eat on the road for my lunch. Meteorites.
I know they had another. I couldn't see it from my side of town, but there was reports of. I think it was the night before last. There was allegedly it was some type of SpaceX thing going by. People was allegedly said they saw it, but the location they said they saw it, there wasn't no way I could see it from here, not with the trees and stuff.
Yeah. It seems like I would see more of that with them down south.
What's that?
SpaceX stuff. But I don't.
Yeah. It'll, I guess, be more common. A lot of their bases are more like along the coast or in southern regions. For stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they have other sites or facilities in other locations, but that may be their best for, I guess, launch. So I don't know. I mean, I guess if anything allegedly goes wrong, it could just fall into the water. I don't know. It serves its purpose. 28th. Oh, Elon's sending another one up on the 28th. Nice.
There's something else I keep hearing about the 28th.
Oh, no.
What?
What day is the 20th? What's the day? The 24th?
I don't even know.
Got 4 days. I think that's Saturday. Yeah, of course, it would go down on a Saturday.
Well, I'm still going to do what I do.
Even with the impending alien invasion?
Yep.
There you go.
I'm going to keep living life as long as I can.
Well, I probably won't have to go into work, so my schedule will probably free up. I'll probably be furloughed to the end of the alien invasion. So that could be a good thing. It would suck because it might be a bad time to travel, though.
Right.
Where you gonna go during the alien invasion? I'll probably still go down to Savannah.
There you go.
I might go spend the night at Jekyll Island, see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Now you'll go down that way.
Oh, I'll go. Don't think I won't go. I'll spend the night sometimes. Nah, if it was something like that popping off, I would think Jekyll Island would be a hub for certain things.
Oh yeah.
Not to enhance it or anything dealing with that. Just I would just imagine certain people would gather in certain areas,
Yep.
um, for whatever reason they felt. I don't know.
Video it.
Oh, if there's an alien invasion, we got to record it. We got to record the alien invasion.
I don't know why this one's so big it might make 5 meals. This,
Like, man, it's cloudy with a chance of alien invasion today. I don't know. The government make an announcement in June that we're not alone.
well, then my question would be why'd they stay hid for so long? What was the purpose of that?
Um, I mean, what? I don't know. Just depends on what type of, if there ever was one of them type of announcements. What would be said. 'Cause, a lot of times, even as a lot of this stuff, it just seems like to be nothing burgers. Certain things, or even if there may be some fact to it, it just gets diluted with all the fillers and stuff that gets thrown in the mix. But who knows?
Right.
And they canceled Palm Sunday.
Wait, what?
That's what B says. She says, "How does Palm Sunday get canceled?" Man,
No one has the power to do that.
everything's getting canceled, Bunny. Hey,
Choose the land. Whoops.
careful! You break it, you buy it.
I know.
They canceled Palm Sunday. Okay, allegedly they canceled Palm Sunday in Israel.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, dang news flashes. I don't know. People still gonna celebrate whatever they want to celebrate. I mean, they could cancel something, but I mean, if somebody wants to celebrate it on whatever day, and they're still going to choose to do so. Yeah. Hmm.
Am I making too much noise?
I mean, if nothing else, I mean, it's going to make certain people grow closer to whatever it is they hold to be true or their belief. Certain times of uncertainty and stuff like that, they always have a way of doing that.
Yes. That needs to happen anyway.
You need to what? Who knows?
dishes are done. It's all cleaned up. I think I'll be quiet.
You doing some remodeling?
No, just cleaning up my mess. Wash the dishes. Oh,
Back.
they hit the Wailing Wall in a building. You think purpose or accident?
What's that?
The Wailing Wall.
The Wailing Wall?
Ouch, ouch. Oh, I pulled a hamstring today too.
Be careful. Just walk it off. Walk it out.
Right. We were getting gas, and I was walking around the car and putting my arms up and doing the tippy toe thing. You know, you got to get your blood flowing all over.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy was at a couple of things over, and he started doing the jumping jacks facing me. And I said, "There you go. I can't do that anymore."
Jumping jack?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a good exercise.
Yep. A lot of travelers.
The Wailing Wall. What is that?
That's the one that they kiss, isn't it? That
It sounds familiar, but I can't recall it right off the top of my memory. Not familiar.
I'm pretty sure it is.
There may be some wailing. Who knows?
Yeah, they pray on it and slip the prayers in the cracks.
Okay.
Put their heads on it, put notes in it.
Where's this at?
That's in Israel.
Okay, in Israel. Yeah, I know I've heard of it. I just can't think of it. My mind went blank.
Trump was there. Trump was there when they hit it.
I
Or
don't think when he hit it. I think he
yeah,
visited.
yeah, he's been there before.
Yeah. I'm sure he's been there, yeah, several times, yeah.
He even had the little cap on.
Yeah, I forget what you call it.
I don't know what you call it.
I'm not a small hat expert. I don't know about the little hats, Bunny. I only know about the big ones.
It's a miniature beanie.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Bean knows it. I'll let you pronounce it.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you call it.
How do you say that?
Uh,
Yarmouk?
Yarmouk. Close enough.
I agree, Pat.
Oh, okay. The Wailing Wall is the leftover, the Temple Wall. Okay.
Oh,
My mind just totally went sideways. But yeah. Mm,
33.
a few moons ago.
We were downtown somewhere because we like to take pictures of courthouses and stuff like that if they're
Yeah.
really old or just, it just, we just do. And um, so I'm taking pictures of these government buildings. There's a courthouse. There's um, the House of the Representatives. There's all these government buildings and old buildings, and so I'm taking pictures of them. Right beside it, Masonic Lodge. And
You don't
I'm,
say.
oh, go figure. Took a
Was
picture of
there a
that.
post office was there a post office within sight?
Nope.
Hmm.
Is there supposed to be a post office?
No, just sometimes it just happens to be. Not necessarily all the times, but I've seen some small towns in the South. Shoot, all they had really was a courthouse, a post office, and a lodge.
Fort Antonia, Wailing Wall. Oh, and we saw this really cool old
Evening, Vicky.
train station. Took a bunch of pictures of it.
The old train depot.
Yep. Easter's April the 5th.
And one of our local history museums. Inside of it, it's got uh, an actual decommissioned full size locomotive that you can go in and walk around and everything. Is pretty cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we saw a caboose just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, in the middle of nowhere, like green fields, and there's a caboose sitting there. No train tracks, nothing around.
Happens sometimes, yeah. They get lost, you know.
And I'm like, I want a caboose. Well, good to know that door shuts because I was getting too loud.
Of course, my area is like rich in like trading and travel and uh goods and stuff. So there's little uh different places. There's little monuments and stuff like that in dedication to certain things.
Hmm.
Pretty cool.
Oh, cool, Sarah.
Shoot, they're in Texas right now. Yeah, definitely gives the meaning of off track. I like it. Oh wow.
Oh, that's cool, Blue.
Museum gift shops. How about that?
Hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to check out and see if they had anything new or interesting in the art museum gift shop, but shoot, man, it was just so many people in there and around it. It was impossible.
Yeah.
They usually have some good stuff in there, good books or like local stories or stuff.
Hmm.
Texas oil, Texas tea. Mm.
So does the Methodist Church have something to do with that also? Because it seems like there was a Methodist church right there too,
Has to do with what?
with the government buildings, Mason building,
Um, I mean,
huge.
there could be some type of connection. I'm not exactly sure. Um, I'm not exact. I'm not. I mean, I know we have different. I guess Methodist-based churches in my area.
Hmm.
There could be some affiliation. Who knows? Especially in a smaller town, smaller towns where things are limited. There's only so many churches, only so many this. So
Yeah. Refinery explosion. Oh, yeah, we've had several. I heard quite a few explosions have been happening for some reason.
uh, yeah, I forgot where that was at in Texas. I forget the specific location now.
But it seems like there was one up north too. Just
It seemed like there was. I can't remember specifically.
ooh ooh. What does that mean, D?
Uh oh. Or huh.
Oh,
The thing.
yes, Port Arthur.
Port Arthur. There you go.
That, yeah. But I thought I heard that there was another one somewhere. Where
hmm huh.
oh no. Oh,
It's funny because it was. I don't know. In my travels in the last little bit, I seen a. It was weird. I seen a couple churches for sale, and uh, I'm not
mhm.
too familiar with the particular churches or how big their congregations were, or particular affiliations. But I said, "Hey, I don't remember ever seeing a church just going up for sale." You
I
know.
know, I know.
I mean, I know. I guess it could happen, but then I seen two of them. I said, "Damn, that seems kind of strange."
That does. Well, okay, we had one go up for sale in our town, but it was so old it was falling apart. I
I don't
actually
know.
want to buy it because it's round.
I know. I can't remember the name of it, but it was somewhere in Georgia. Went to one time. It was it's a pretty historic place, but I can't even remember the name of it now. But I think the building was originally. I can't remember if it was originally a church or it was a church at one point. Like the building was like a couple different things before it became the the famous hometown restaurant or diner that it became. But yeah, you can tell it kind of has that look like it's been probably a couple different things probably over the years on Main Street.
Hmm. I bet that's interesting, Pat. Yeah. Chinese is Buddha, isn't it? Buddhism.
What's that?
Is that their main religion? Or are they allowed to even have more than one religion? I think
I
it's,
don't know, man. I know you have like different regions, that have different like I guess regional beliefs. I guess it just depends on the particular region or area,
yeah.
state of. I was thinking, yeah, it's kind of a specific building type and location, a church. I mean, to just buy the property, I mean, I don't know. Unless you were looking to turn it into a church or,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, it's a Chinese Baptist church. Interesting.
Chinese Baptist Church. There you go. Hmm. One thing's for sure, it's going to be one heck of a potluck. You know what I mean? They have the monthly potluck dinners. Shoot, it's going down.
Yeah, that's something we learned on this trip too. If a restaurant says they should serve Asian food and I can't remember what the other one was, Bohemian, I don't know, and fried chicken and what was the other thing? Fried chicken and pizza or something. Don't go there. They got too many things going on and they don't know which is.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You shouldn't be serving that many different food items unless you're a buffet.
Right. And
Yeah.
so they're not gonna get any one of them really good. I don't think.
No, no, they got a lot of just quick, easy, decent things, I guess, or uh maybe not even maybe decent, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I've seen some of them type of places. Yeah, they're just selling too much. If they could just cut back on about 15 items, they would probably be all right.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of like them old school delicatesses, it's hard to do to put out that many different things.
Yeah. I don't know. Hmm.
Mm.
Hey, Craig. Well, yeah.
Greg, see?
And that's what my daughter kept looking for was she'd go in, I want soul food. And they're like, okay, we got some Cajun.
Or you gotta do sometimes like that if you stop to get gas or you're getting ready to get close to where you're gonna be getting a bunk down for the night, just ask somebody at the gas stations.
Yeah,
You know, what's the
but
best sit down restaurant around here? And if they start naming all these franchise places and stuff, then you're like, dang, eventually somebody's gonna name something good.
yeah.
Like, well, if you go down yonder to the courthouse and you hang a left, we got a Arby's. You go down a little bit further, we got one of them new Taco Bells and the KFC. You can sit down in there and eat both of them if you want to. They'll let you. You can eat chicken and a taco. I love it. I take my wife there every Tuesday.
Yeah, locals.
Yeah.
She wanted to take me through what is it? Baton Rouge. I've never seen Baton Rouge. Well, I've never seen New Orleans either. But I knew I didn't want to go to New Orleans.
I bet it's a sight to see. No doubt.
The old part, yeah, I would like to see that. I guess if it was during the day, it'd be okay. But I sure wouldn't be down there at night.
Well, that's the best time. You never know what you're gonna get. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you get your bang for your buck.
That's when she got a python thrown on her.
Oh damn! All right, can that then. Street lights come on. You got to be in.
Yeah. But
Um,
she loved it. She was like, "Oh, a python."
The Garden District.
Yes, that's. I'm sure I would. I did. It's just the way to get there. I hate going through Houston, Beaumont. I hate going on 10.
Yeah,
I know I shouldn't say hate, but if you ever drive on I-10, you'll understand.
it's rough. It's rough out there.
Yeah. And you don't see any of the beauty of the country when you're on the interstates.
Yeah, a lot of it just kind of blends together. Some exits got a few more stops than the other.
Craig is cute.
What does that stand for? Quincy?
Hey, Terry. See, everybody knows 10's horrible. I thought Israel was cute. Oh, did I say that out loud? It,
I don't even know. Thought, I don't even know. I forgot who I thought Q was.
Trump, Israel, same thing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Terry. Glad you've been lurking.
Huh.
Please
Tr-
lost.
Trump is Q plus. Lowercase Q plus.
John is cute, adjacent.
Huh.
Q is Simpsons.
007. Hmm. Interesting.
Mhm. Maybe if you drop the link, Craig or John or might
Maybe the
come.
founder of Q will come up.
Yeah,
You think maybe they're watching?
you never know who's watching.
I don't know. We mentioned Q. 5 more people started viewing. You never know. It's the 5 finger discount. Let's see. Drop the link. Maybe Jody High Roller's out there somewhere.
Mustard is the cue.
Mustard is the cue.
She's trying to summon.
Oh, just imagine the internet would go nuts. Man, if there was like if there was a new Q post or if there was something, a new drop, because there's somebody sitting at a computer screen right now just waiting,
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be the first one to send that meme out, Q is back. Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years. So they got a whole theme. They're going to have a whole jingle behind it. What would it be? They could just come out with one post. They're here with a capital, with a quotation mark. The internet would go nuts. Yeah, I know. I don't even know if it's still a thing. I don't even know how if you get to it. You know?
Uh,
uh, I've been told that. Might not be special to you, but it was special at one time.
We could make up cute posts.
There you go. Just make one. Make one with a lowercase q. Lowercase q plus.
Spring will last 3 months this year because global warming. Something.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, global warming's coming back for the season. That sucks. Yeah, I think we got global warming, El Nino. What else we got this year? Shoot, I don't even know. We might even have El Nino. We got El Nino and global warming. Then I didn't read into it, but I did see a news flash where they said something about a new. They said don't panic, even though we're only a few minutes away from hurricane season. We're issuing a new what do they call it? A tropical storm advisory, something. Tropical storm advisory something. I forget what the last few words they worded it. Tropical advisory cyclone or something. I said, "Oh, great! They're already just creating some new stuff." The storm, formerly known as.
And the aliens did it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, thank you.
Why not?
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm towards that. Take your pickings.
Yeah, no, I got a whole. I still got stuff. I got a transplant, just stuff that's just regrown naturally from seeds that's falling down. Different plants, different herbs, different things. I got stuff coming up in my compost bin. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I got so much work to do when I get home. Maybe that's why I'm not in a hurry to get home.
No, you ain't got to be in no hurry. It's gonna be there regardless.
True.
It ain't like it's not gonna be there. It's not like you're gonna get back and everything just gonna be magically done itself. You know. If only it worked that way. But nah, don't be in no rush. Enjoy the moment. You know. You still got a day left. You can't take that from you.
Okay. I forgot how loud that door was. Sorry about that.
So I thought you were breaking into a safe or something. You know. I'm fixing to start narrating it like Unsolved Mysteries. Tonight we study the mystery of the unsolved Airbnb burglary case. I like those videos, that you start watching and you're like, like every 30 seconds, you're like, all right, I'm done with this crap. But you just keep watching and you're like, man, hopefully there's something good. Like the guy that finds the safe and he's just doing everything he can to get into it. He's pulled every tool in the arsenal. And finally he gets into it and there's nothing there. Yeah, damn. I feel that whole disappointment all in just,
Yep.
I feel it.
Well, they do put little touches of decorations. If I was to take anything, it'd be something like that. But I'm not that kind of person, so I don't. But I like to know where they get them.
Or like the guy that steals the ATM, the new ATM machine before they even stock it with money. He's the one guy that successfully gets away, gets all the way back to his place, and there's nothing there. You know,
Right.
two broken toes later in a completely useless ATM.
Uh-oh, Terry's feeling good.
Oh, see, in the air. It's a Tuesday. It's T-Bone Tuesday.
Little house on the prairie.
There you go.
Craig quit picking on Cheryl.
Dang, don't be a Cheryl. In a world of Karens, don't be a Cheryl. You gotta have the right tone,
Oh, okay, Terry. Herbally infused, not.
Yeah, it happens. It's a little herbal blend.
It still makes you feel good.
I think it's just the carbonation, get you all tingly.
I heard a rumor
Uh-oh.
that Texas is fixing to take all the anything. I swear they said anything.
Dang, I
CBD.
was about to say I love a good rumor, but dang, not this one. I
Yeah.
think it was hemp, all hemp-based products.
Yes.
There's some type of big shift that they're pushing for. I know that the Texas kind of side is kind of spearheading one aspect of it, but there's this I can't even remember the particular channel now, but it's a channel on YouTube and it's a 420 channel and they have like different guests from different aspects of the the 420 community, from like growers, distributors, just
Mm-hmm.
different aspects, and they just talk about it, you know. But they had this one guy on there. Um, he kind of got into it some years back, but he said, yeah, within the next year or so, there's about to be a huge shift in certain aspects of it. Um, what that is exactly, I don't exactly know, or didn't really watch the whole interview. But yeah, he was talking about certain things that was happening in Texas and like different states. So yeah, it's definitely interesting to track for sure.
And dispensary are going away last day of March.
Uh,
Unbelievable.
Great. And we got the volcanoes waking up. You know what I mean?
So now,
Perfect time. Alien invasion, volcanoes, intergalactic species, and no weed to smoke, buddy. You can't even smoke a joint and calm down.
this, and then the pharmaceuticals made from petroleum. So, like, they're talking no more pharmaceuticals. Okay, you're gonna, we're all gonna see a bunch of crazy people walking around, and I could be one of them.
Well, I hope not, you know.
Mm,
You know, I know everything's not for everybody, but some things work great for people. And I don't think those people, you know, should be
yeah,
criminalized or penalized for certain things, you know.
I don't either. And thank you so very much. Love you. She walked all the way to the car for me to get me a bottle of water.
Nice.
There is one. I have one med that I need to stop. Well, I just need to stay traveling on the road because I have been just so calm. It's unreal.
You just have to bring that peace and state of mind back with you, you know. I know
Yeah,
it's a different environment, different things, you know. But yeah, definitely bring as much of it back with you as you can. Infuse it or implement it in your own day to day walk or life, you know, whatever it may be.
yeah.
It's always there. You know, those feelings and thoughts is always there. A lot of it starts, I guess, within our mind and our brain or whatever, how we view things, how we see things. But
That's
you know,
well, I was kind of worried about my daughter last night when she that duplex that we stayed at, and the neighbor, he was a veteran, so I was not too worried. It was not in a good neighborhood. There was a bar right across the street. It was very loud there and next door, everywhere.
nice. It's always happy hour.
Right. And trains. I know why people who have trains don't ever sleep. But um so the steps were were slanted, kind of like going down, and then there was a hill at the bottom of the steps. You had to really watch your step. Well,
Yeah,
my daughter, she stepped wrong and twisted her. I thought it was her ankle, but it was her knee. And then I was out on the back deck. It was beautiful out there. It was like a 25 by 25 deck he shared with the duplex next door. Chairs all over the place. And my daughter comes out there and she says, "You have Benadryl in here?" And I said, "Yes." And I said, "What's going on?" And she said, "I just stepped on a yellow jacket." Well, I thought she meant she killed it. And then she stuck her foot up there and her toes swollen like twice the size. And I said, "You stepped on it and it stung you. You didn't tell me that." Oh my goodness. So I took a cigarette and took the tobacco out of it, mixed it with a little water and is that called a poultice? I don't know, but stuck that on her toe and she sat there. I made her sit there with me to make sure she wasn't going to have a reaction because that's the first time she's ever been stung by a yellow jacket.
Yeah, I've been popped plenty of times.
She did end up taking some Benadryl later.
In fact, I got popped by one the other day.
Dang it. They are aggressive little boogers.
I kind of seen them around. I didn't really know where they was coming from or traveling, and I tried to avoid them. But this one is, I seen him coming in and thought he was gonna like try to land on me, but he got me right on my elbow. But
Yep.
nothing happened yet. I don't think it was the radioactive yellow jackets, so I think I'm safe.
Good.
No superpowers yet.
I don't think I'm allergic to the yellow jackets. When I was married, our house, I had a lot of Western, I guess. And so there was this metal thing that I had hanging by the front door outside with hooks. And I didn't know it, but there was a hole on the end of it, and they were going in that hole and nesting in there. I come out the front door and zap, zap, zap on my arm and shoulder and one on my back. And I was like, what in the world?
Uh-huh.
So I
They send out that signal, get them.
took a piece of chewing gum and stuck it in that hole. And I said, "Teach you." But the
Dang.
EMT, she was a neighbor and she saw me standing out there and she's like, "You all right?" And I said, "So far." And she come over there and she said, "What's up?" And I said, "I just got zapped." She said, "Do you have an EpiPen?" I said, "Yes, it's in the house." And she stood there with me for a while to make sure I didn't have a reaction. Didn't. Just swells up. Same with red wasp. It just swells up like crazy. But I think she might have had a little bit of a reaction. She wasn't feeling real good.
Mm.
I feel so bad for her. And then she's sunburned from driving. Her left side of her face, her shoulder.
Got the trucker's tan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
said, "I
that's
don't
it.
mind it if it'd be all over."
You have to sit by the window to balance out the tan on the other side now.
Right. So I keep telling her, "I can drive, son. You don't have to do all the driving." Pedestal on top. Oh.
Oh yeah, they love getting into things like that. Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I'm always like cautious whenever I open up panel boxes or stuff like that. I just don't go opening it up fast or sticking my hands in it because it could always be a nest or something up in there.
Yeah. Well, and that's so she contacted the owner to let her know that there was a yellow jacket inside the house.
Yeah.
And the neighbor, he said, yeah, he said, the first time I turned the water on, red wasps started coming up out of the drain like it
Damn.
was at my other house. And he said he's deathly allergic to them. And so he was throwing boots at them and everything. And so we let the owner know that also. And he said he was glad that we did that because he has no way to contact her because his company sets up the reservations.
Huh.
Yeah, that time of year. Y'all be careful.
No doubt.
The yellow jackets, they really love lavender, or not lavender, sage. So if you're growing any sage, be careful around.
Yeah. There's a little bit of everything around here.
I
Shit, I
know.
was sitting out here the other day and I was watching all the little carpenter bees having their war. Man, it seemed like there was just dozens of them flying around.
Yep. Well, y'all got, I don't know what they are, but they're big and black. But it looks like a bee, but they're big and black. I've never seen, those were flying around everywhere. And my daughter said, do they sting? And I said, I don't know. I don't want to find out.
Yeah, you don't want to find out,
Just knock them away.
They're looking for fresh out of state blood. Shoot.
Yeah. Those are bats. Well, they weren't as big as a bat, but
Yeah, those are bats, money.
about the size of a ping pong ball, maybe.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
don't want to.
see them?
Yeah, you
Like,
don't want to be messing around with those.
I was seeing them flying around everywhere.
Hey, hopefully, we ain't got that species yet. Where was this in South Georgia?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Now I know what mud daubers look like. They weren't that. These were fat, big, fat, round, bee looking things.
They probably were carpenter bees.
Yes, big as your thumb. That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, they're pretty tough. Shoot, they'll gnaw a hole in wood. You know what I mean?
Oh, do they bite?
I
Sting?
mean, not normally. You know what I mean? I mean, they do have the capabilities. I mean, if they can chew through wood. I imagine that if they were to bite you, it wouldn't feel too good. But I mean, it's not a. I've never had it happen to me. I mean, I've been around whole swarms of them, and they just kind of do their thing.
Hmm. I don't know. I just. What?
uh,
Thumb and ping pong ball. Well, kinda. Sorta.
You know, might have been might have been a gently used ping pong ball. You know, lost a little of its ping.
Tennis racket on the deck. Good idea, John.
Might have been a big thumb. You know, who knows?
Yeah, I don't see lightning bugs ever anymore either.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Where,
Once they get in, they can't get out.
where do you find that jar at, Mary?
Oh, different. They got different places. You know, you can order them offline or uh, like hardware stores or like probably a Tractor Supply. If you got any one of those,
Oh,
um, yeah, that would probably be your best bet. Uh, Sometimes you may find stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe you have a Walmart sometimes in their seasonal garden section sometimes, but I'm not sure.
yeah.
If nothing else, you definitely could order one offline.
I have a bug zapper, but there's no outlet outside.
Huh.
Oh, wait. Yes, there is, but it's in the back.
Is that the area like you hang around or congregate, or are you mainly in the front?
In the front, because the front has a deck. The back has steps, and the railing is, when you open the door, the railing is behind the door. It's supposed to be, those are the steps that they delivered with the front.
So you don't have any outside outlets on your front porch.
Nope, not at all. I have to get my grandson to run one somehow.
It wouldn't be hard to do if you. Do you know if do you know if anywhere along the inside wall of your house, that's on the inside wall of your porch, has an outlet? Like if you were standing on your porch looking through your house, there would be an outlet somewhere along that wall.
Yes, there's two, actually.
All right. Well, the simplest thing to do in an instance like that. Well, I mean, anybody that would do electrical or whoever you said would do it, that would probably be what they would do, is just to penetrate from that box that's inside of there through the wall, and then mount another box with an outlet and run a wire through off of, and pigtail off of that outlet. You know,
Okay.
and most instances, you know, as long as you're not running nothing too hot and heavy, just standard, things, you're not going to overload it for the most part. You know, now if it was something that required to be like a dedicated line or something, then you would, of course, then you'd have to run a line, from your panel box or wherever. But usually
Yeah.
something simple like that, and more than likely, you're probably not plugging anything into the outlets on the inside of the wall, are you?
Not right now, no. I mean, if anything gets plugged in there, it may be a lamp, but
Oh
that's
yeah,
it.
it would. Yeah, something like that's not pulling much.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that would be the simplest solution. Just run your wire out of that one straight through to your deck, and then boom, you have your convenience outlet for whatever, the bug zapper or whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
You said your home isn't too old. Would you say what, a few years?
yeah, it's just 2 years old. It's
Oh yeah, it shouldn't be too hard.
no, it's a 25.
But there you go. Yeah, the old knob and tubing wiring, yeah. Once we run across something like that, shoot, you just. Ain't nothing
Yeah.
we really can do. You got to get a pretty much looking at getting a whole rewire.
Mm, that's that
Yeah,
house last night.
like even if you don't go with us particularly, eventually you're gonna have to get it done by some company, or somebody,
Yeah.
or like we still run into some instances where some old panel box still got the old fuse panel box, the old twist in knob fuses,
Mm-hmm.
you know. We still run into a situation we're still changing them out. Slowly but surely.
Yeah. That's when I'd go in the house where I was living, if I'd be on a live, I guess it would be clicking or doing something. I don't know. And Shane kept, are you by a breaker box? And I said, no. Sounds like nuts are loose or something.
Thought you was tripping the breakers.
I was like,
It was buzzing. Sound
he's
like a
always
transformer.
yeah, he's always telling me, can tell you went in the house. It sounds like the nuts are loose. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's such a mess.
Yeah. The concept worked great for a while, but unfortunately, I mean, it works until it doesn't anymore. And dealing with electrical, it's just one of those things. Can't play
Yeah,
around with it.
I don't touch it. I'm glad my grandson's an electrician.
Oh, yeah.
We had him put a outlet on the electric pole for the travel trailer.
Oh, to plug in the trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a good bit of calls from people wanting stuff like that, RV plugs or stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Most times it isn't too bad. Mm,
Yeah, I keep getting them to go through the big house because it's old and with the lights flickering, but they keep telling me they can't find anything. So I don't know if it's just haunted or I don't know.
have they notified the power company?
Yeah, but it's just certain lights. So it's not like all the lights.
Yeah, it could be a number of things.
Yeah, I remember Mama having trouble with the sconces in the. I guess it's like a breakfast nook thing. And she started trying to take it apart, and I said, Mama, you can't do that anymore. Get the electrician here.
Yeah,
And that's when they came, and I said, get them to check the whole house because I've always been worried about it catching on fire.
there's been instances where customers have called and they're having this issue or that issue or whatever it may be, and then we get there and we do all type of tests. We check things and we can't find anything. It was just a it happens when it happens. We get there and all the voltage is properly, all the breakers are putting out what they're supposed to, everything's reading properly coming into the home. And then sometimes they have certain issues and we don't find anything outside, and we'll just tell them to call the power provider, power company. If they come out and they find something wrong on their end, they'll fix it. Just like today, we had a house that it wasn't a new home, it was a remodel that we did, and it passed inspection and they came out to reconnect the lines, and we stopped by there this morning and it was reading, the lights were flickering a little bit, and we was getting weird readings in the panel box. We went outside and took the cover off to the meter and checked it, and it was reading some weird readings. So told the customer to call the power company back, and they came back out there and they found it. They had a damaged line. Their line coming off the transformer to the house was bad, so they fixed it and replaced it, and everything read proper.
Oh. Well, I don't think she did that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, each region and stuff's different, but for the most part, the standard, if you're having issues or something like that, call your power company. I mean, it's not going to cost you anything for them to come out, and if it's something on their end, it's not going to cost you. It's not going to cost you either.
Right.
You know. You know. Me as an electrician, I can check things if power's on. Of course, I can't check it if it's off. I can just tell you, hey, nope, there's no power here. But, um, you know, you could have transformers go bad, different things. Like we had a customer call not too long ago. They said they were having uh, some power issues, things flickering. And we got there, we did see some issues and stuff like that. And then he mentioned that he said his neighbor was having the same problem. And so we walked outside, and sure enough, the transformer was sitting right in between both of their properties. So we told him to call the power company and let them know, and make sure that he tells them that the neighbor's having the same problem. And make a long story short, they ended up, power company came out there and checked up, and the transformer, it was a underground service, and they actually had to come out and replace that whole transformer. It was going bad.
Wow.
But yeah.
Hey, Eric.
Evening, Eric. I hope all is well.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but as long as it's been there, and with the trees, it could be one of the lines.
Yeah. Dealing with electrical, it could be a number of things,
Yeah.
Some may not necessarily be like emergency status, maybe. It could just be early signs, or who knows.
Yeah.
Could be something on the power company side,
But it's kind of weird at night when everything's off. And we have the cameras in that house because we had them put in for Mama. And then when you see a light flicker, it's kind of, okay, what's going on now?
Yeah. Could be a whole different story in itself.
Yes.
Powers of the unknown.
Yep. Skip the guesswork. Yeah.
Now maybe just keep the power company on standby just in case,
Right.
See how it pans out. See what happens after Easter.
Might go ahead and call in a work order. Just get them to check it.
Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't cost you anything. Like I said, especially if it's something on their end, you know.
Yeah. Mm, usually the one over the dining room table, but sometimes it's others. And it's not always, it's just once in a while. But if they catch it on camera, because of course everybody's asleep.
Huh. Who knows?
Yeah.
Got the gremlins.
Well, we're used to strange things happening in all of our houses. It, it's it's been that way all my life,
Yeah.
so it doesn't scare me in that way. I just worry about, you know, if it's something that can cause a fire, something like that. If it's family letting us know they're there, that's all right.
Could be.
Mm,
Wingnut, Anarchy Television.
hey,
Evening,
Wing.
sir.
Yep. Yeah, I was like right in between both of y'all. Didn't get to meet either one.
Well, you know the route now,
Yep.
no doubt.
Oh, good to know Navy that. Killer beef noodle soup. Yum. Sounds good.
That sounds good.
Now. Consuming now.
Good night, B. You have a blessed night and a blessed Wednesday.
Absolutely. Good night, B.
I don't know what the weather's supposed to. Guess it's gonna still be nice tomorrow. It feels good out here right now.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be 80. It was 80 today. Yeah, well, no, maybe 75. Between 75 and 80. Pretty sure. It was supposed to get a lot cooler, but then it changed.
It was cooler today than the last couple of days, but I think we'll be back up into it tomorrow.
Yeah. It's nice. I'm sitting outside again. It's nice out here. It's not cold.
Yeah,
Hot.
same here. I like being outside, or even if I'm not doing nothing, I just sit outside for a while if the weather's nice enough.
Yeah. I like being outside. Even with the mosquitoes.
Yeah. Especially like a day like today where, I was inside mostly all day, putting in devices and stuff. And then every ceiling fan in this house was different.
Oh no.
Oh, it was one of them type of ceiling fans, and it was some new style with the wiring that I ain't never seen before. I'm like, man, of course, you had to put it together piece by piece. Then I got one almost together, and then I realized I forgot to put the top cap on. The little top cap that mounts to the ceiling that hugs it.
Yes.
Where you don't see no gap. Man, I got that whole thing on there, and then I had to take it right back apart.
Oh no.
I'm like, man, this fan's just got too many parts. And they all got they're all remote featured. So
Yeah.
you got to wire that whole component up when you're wiring it up in the ceiling. And they don't give you very much room to fit everything in there.
Yeah.
Whoever's designing it, they need to come install one day and see how aggravating it is to get all that stuff to fit in that one little box. Uh, yeah,
Yeah, the
pretty
house
cool
we were
though.
in last night, it had a remote for everything. I don't know what the remote in the bathroom did. I didn't even touch it.
Yeah, be careful. There's a remote in the bathroom. I've learned to be careful.
Right.
You don't know what it activates. You just wait for somebody to tell you about it, then you'll know.
I didn't see a bidet.
Who knows? No, pretty much. Mostly all the newer homes and stuff we're doing mostly now. Most of them they get the ones with the remote, the ceiling fans with the remote.
Hmm. Yeah, the
Um,
ceiling fans had remotes.
Whenever we wire up a new home, we always wire it up even if they don't put up a ceiling fan, we always um, run a 3 wire up there, so there's power for a ceiling fan and a light if they ever wanted to do it.
Yeah. There was even a remote for the front porch light. We couldn't get it to turn on. I think she messaged the owner and she said, there's a remote for it. And she said, there's 5 remotes laying here on the coffee table. Which one?
Yeah,
Mm. And the lamps in the bedrooms had on the cord, there's like a little plate with a button on the top. So you just step on it to turn them on and off. That's the first time I'd seen that.
oh yeah, I don't know, the light gray. I see some uses, but I wouldn't want it everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe to tie something in, but not just have gray walls. I don't know.
They're talking. I used to sell Avon and Mary Kay at different times, but I didn't get the
No,
pink
is that
catalog.
still a thing or no?
I'm not sure about Mary Kay, but I know you can still get Avon. And then my sister got me into beauty control, and that was a joke. But
What a joke.
yeah, I didn't I didn't do good with that at all. And that's when I was working at the restaurant, and I would put the um oh, it's like a exfoliating scrub, and there's this little tiny spoon thing that goes with it
Yeah.
at in the restroom for the ladies to try it, and with my business cards. Yeah, I never made anything off of it.
That was a good idea, though. You knew it was going to get visibility at least.
Yeah, yeah. One lady told me that she said, "Oh, I love that stuff." I but she was from Dallas and had a representative up there.
Oh yeah, they get real. They get a little crazy over their territories.
Yep. Oh yeah, Shackley.
Hmm.
Those poor people that used to come walking around with the Hoover vacuum cleaners. Y'all remember that?
The vacuum cleaner salesman. Man, what a life, huh?
We'll show you. We'll vacuum your floors.
Shoot, I know the guy. I know a guy. I know a guy personally. The guy, he started as at one point in his life, he was just like a vacuum salesman. But shoot, he built a $1 billion empire. You ever heard of Rec Tech Grills?
Mm.
There's a particular grills called Rec Tech grills. They're like grills or smokers you can put the pellets in.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, but the guy that created that, Ray Karn, he used to just be a yeah, down and out vacuum salesman, but he just had an idea and just eventually built an empire behind it. And the
Good.
Rec Tech headquarters is here, uh, not too far from here locally. They have different events. A huge, big facility.
Hmm. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I like it when someone can use their mind, imagination, and it turn into something fluid. That's
Yeah.
that's good.
Now he's selling. Now he's selling them grills all around the world. Yep. Used to have to walk and knock on doors to get a sale. Now he's selling his product all around the world.
Dang.
But yeah, he's made the money, but shoot, he's still a stand up guy.
Yeah, that's good. Didn't change.
Yeah, there was this like what was it? I forget exactly what they did at this big factory or warehouse, something to do with like graphics or something like that. But I don't know, they went out of business or relocated or something, so he bought that facility and that's what he turned into his like manufacturing hub or headquarters. Matter of fact, they just had a big event out there this weekend. It was this past weekend. It was they call it Direct Tech Fest. It's where they have like a bunch of grilling and live music, and they have a bunch of grills and stuff marked down. But yeah, they have different stuff. Uh they offer cooking classes out there. You can go out there and cook, learn
Wow.
how to cook on the different type of smokers or barbecuing different things. Yeah, they got classes out there you can go out there and take.
Yeah, my brother. That's all he talks about is his. And I know I'm going to say it wrong. Trichomoniasis. I don't know.
I
He
don't know.
takes everything on that thing. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a big cat.
Careful.
Yeah, I don't want it
Might
on.
be a possum.
Oh, it thinks it's going to come in. No, you're not. Shoo, kitty. Oh, it's got the door. No. You know, and I was sitting out there in the dark. That cat would have come and sat next to me. Y'all would have heard me scream
Yeah.
all
You didn't see
across
the
the
cat, but it saw you.
world.
And just jumped on your lap. Oh man.
Cheryl. Oh, you just wait, Cheryl. Okay, I'm gonna open the door and try not to let the cat in, and I'm gonna mute.
Mm. Cat was just a distraction. He sent his other cat buddies to the front door. Gotta watch him. Mm-mm-mm.
No, no, you gotta go somewhere else. Oh no, not on my pillow. No, don't get my drinks. Nope, nope, no. Look, cat, go.
It's nice you found a new friend.
This is all your fault.
It's nice you're making new friends everywhere you go.
Oh, God. And it's rubbing all over my legs. Oh my goodness.
Scram, kitty kitty. Get out of here.
It's a beautiful cat. It's orange and white. Short
He
hair.
found Garfield.
Can y'all hear it purring?
Can't, but I'm sure it is, yeah. Yeah, whatever you do, if you feed it, they ain't going nowhere.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Probably used to people coming and staying over there. It's like, yep, it's your turn now. Pay your dues.
No, you can't climb on my computer. You need to get down. Get down. Shoo, shoo. Well, cats don't listen at all, do they?
Just get some more amped up, you know, and let them know they should be doing it.
Jeez. She's trying to get me. It is trying to get me to pet it. And just about knocked the computer off my lap. Go away. Oh my.
Oh man.
Look, I think your mama's calling you. Listen, go up there. No. Oh my goodness. No, those are in the house safe.
Might just have to sacrifice one vanilla wafer, you know.
No, I'm not feeding it. It'll never go away. Those things are addicting. My grandson is addicted to them now because I gave him one. Well, a few, but so now he thinks he has to have them every day. I'm okay with cats. I'm allergic to them.
Oh man,
As long as it doesn't get in my face or
you might just need to throw a couple wafers and just kind of run away, just kind of distract it.
kind of Mother Freedom. I always say cats know I'm allergic to them because they come running to me. I think that's why they have this cat, because one of the notes says if you see ghosts, mice, bugs, anything, let us know and we will take care of it right away. And I'm like, what in
Nice.
the world?
It's a good little warning. They covered all the bases. Yeah. What are you gonna call it? Ghostbusters? Got a guy for that. We'll get right on it.
Vicky, once you start feeding them, they're not strays anymore. They stick around.
Yeah.
Yeah, snakes too. I've been thinking about getting a cat, outside cat, just because of snakes and stuff. One. Fixed kitty.
Yeah.
Oh, it went and laid down on the deck. Good. That's kind of kitty I like.
Yeah, there's a couple outside cats around here. They come around.
Yeah.
Might be a couple days I don't see them or something, and then they'll pop back up.
Uh-oh. I think I hear kittens. Oh,
Yeah, they're
no.
fighting the rest of the kitty clan in.
Well, if they all start coming up here, I'm going in. Cat invasion.
Yeah. She done called the rest of them in.
I, mm. Run.
Just run. Just Slowly and as fastly as you can. Step away. Yeah, I know when I stayed at the Airbnb in Atlanta, I was like on the back porch and it was like kind of fenced in, but I heard something moving and over there I said, damn, it's gonna be a possum or a raccoon and here come this cat. It was just kind of walked a little bit and I said something and it stopped and looked at me and I said, yeah, this cat's probably used to people renting this place out, throwing stuff out to it.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't look like it was missing no meals.
Yeah. That's the way this one looks, and that's probably what most people do here.
Shit. It sat there for a little while, I guess figured out I wasn't finna give it nothing and it just kinda went on.
Yeah. Blue ad Chinese. It's a orange and white cat. I don't know what that Chinese cat is. It's not
Like a
that.
Siamese cat maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, Mama had a real cat problem out there. There was about 20 cats because my stepdad just keep feeding them. She kept telling him to stop, and he'd just keep doing it. And they just kept multiplying. And I don't know what happened to them. They're not there now. Um, maybe when nobody was out there, they left. I don't know. But
Yeah. I see something like that out in the middle of the country somewhere and I'm like, man, somebody had to drop these off. It's too
yeah,
far for them to wander out.
yeah. I'm sure this one belongs up there to the house, the big house. It looks like a church.
Hmm.
But they got a big old barn, and I haven't seen any livestock. Pit bull, yeah.
Oh yeah, sometimes the rescues, yeah. Sometimes they can be the best pets.
Yeah. Oh no.
Hmm.
Sorry, Cheryl. I have been seeing squirrels on this strip. I don't see them at home much, but
Shit, there's plenty around here. Dang, Mr. B.
Yeah. Saw several in Georgia.
Thought the storm took out a bunch of them, but she might be bouncing back pretty good.
Well, that's. I always watch the wildlife because they kind of clue you in if something isn't right. And the squirrels were the first thing I noticed that they quit coming around. And I had acorns all over the place.
Hmm.
Who said that? Mary, cats are not magical.
It could be. You never know. I haven't seen a cat kill a snake. A cat let me know there was a snake. She was hissing, and that was when my neighbor, when I was married, when she moved, she left the cat, and the cat was this beautiful, long haired, flat face. I don't know what they're called, but she was beautiful. And she had kittens, and we even kept one of the kittens outside. But starting to wheeze. Sorry about that. What was I going to say? What killed a Talking
snake?
about the kittens you had outside.
And she started hissing and bowing up like they do. And I looked, called my son, got a snake. So he came over and took care of it for me because it was up. I couldn't get to it. Yeah. Hopefully the chickens are going to do that. We'll see.
We shall see. I think I'm about to perform a magic trick and go count sheep. I don't know.
I can understand that.
I feel pretty complete. I feel pretty good. You know?
Yeah.
Any final thoughts, concerns, anything?
Yeah, I think I've said my concerns. I'll just keep enjoying life. Don't let all the information overwhelm you. And keep praying.
Definitely. Definitely. Definitely appreciate everybody for being here. You know, you never really know what you're going to get here. A little bit of everything and nothing all at the same time. But hopefully, maybe you learned something. Maybe you forgot something. Maybe you found something. Maybe you lost something. Who knows? Hopefully, it affected you in a positive way at some point. If you listened in live or listened into the future, I do appreciate you for being here.
Yep.
And that concludes another episode of Watts World.
It's good to
Have a
see.
good night and prosperous Wednesday, everyone.
Good night, y'all.
I'll drop the link in chat if anybody wants to come back and rant or rave for a few more minutes. But other than that, good night, everybody.